Hey, how you doing? David Taub here, co-creator of nextlevelguitar.com. Hope all's going well, and I hope your guitar and musical journeys are going famously. And today I have hacks, tricks, whatever you want to call it, to spice up your pentatonic scales. And they're very easy to implement, and it's just something that you could use to really bring something fresh and new to your pentatonic scales. And today we're going to be applying these techniques and devices over a jam track. Jam tracks are an essential tool for the practicing guitarist, and you really want to apply what you're learning and practice them in a musical context. And if you'd like some killer sounding tracks that I specifically built for soloing purposes, they're wide open, easy chords, click on that link below. I'll send you my jam track coach. 6 killer jam tracks plus 2 ebooks. I diagram out all the scales so you know what will work over them and why, what some things to try. And I also talk about each track, track by track, what to solo over them, what to try, what might work and why. So it's great templates as you go along in your lead guitar journey, and I'll send it to you for free. It's my jam track coach. Just click on that link below. So the jam track we'll be using today is just a simple 2-chord change. It's just an E minor to C sus2. So for these examples, we're going to be using E minor pentatonic. All right, to show you these principles. So let me show you a couple scale positions to demonstrate these techniques. Right here, you probably know your basic box shape at the 12th position. And you have 3 E notes in that scale that you really want to try to keep going back to, resolving your licks to. And we'll also use the E minor pentatonic scale shape. That's 1 position back. That's this one. And that one has 3 root notes as well you want to take note of. Here, here, and up on the high E string. So the first thing we want to do to dress up this scale is let's add the 9th. Or the 2nd. In the key of E, the 2nd is an F sharp. Play it up high, it becomes the 9th. So let's add the F sharp note to the scale here and here. And that's a great one because that works 99.9% of the time, no matter if you're in minor key especially, no matter what you're playing over, that note is going to work. So it's a great note to add for a couple reasons. Because number one is it sounds so good. That 9th adds a lot of drama. I use it all the time. I love the way that it sounds. Especially when you resolve it back to the root. Keep in mind it's a whole step after the root. So that's an easy way to find it. So whenever you play it, just go back a whole step. You're right on your root note. So it makes resolving licks so easy and sounds so good. There's great things you could do with that note. For instance, you could bend from it. Like I'm bending the F sharp to the G. So it gives you that 3 note per string. Like I said, you could resolve it to that E note. Also, you could slide to the 15th, back to the 14th. It's a great way to use that note. Same way up here. You could slide from that F sharp to the G to your root. Or slide back. Remember, if you slide back a whole step from that 9th or F sharp, you're on that E note. It makes it so easy. And now, you're right in that other position I showed you. So you could kind of move back and forth between both positions. But it's such a great note to really throw in there. You could do, now because you have 3 notes per string, you could do, licks like that where I'm pulling off 15, 14, 12. Kind of Santana-esque, right? You can do that same thing on that G string, 12, 11, 9. Another cool thing I do with that is licks where you're playing off, like I bar the 12th fret with my first finger, use an upstroke on the 12th fret B string, then downstroke on that 9th, the F sharp, 14th fret high E, then pull off to the 12th. So real quick you get the 9th and the root in there. That's a good one because you could then do the same thing but do it on the 15th fret do it on the 17th fret. And you can mix them together. And with a bend to the root, right? We'll put on the track, I'll talk you through it, and you can hear how this sounds in context. I'll just stay in these two positions and talk you through some of those licks we just played. Let's start on the 9. You can hear how that 9th adds that, right? You got that nice resolution to the root and the drama from that note. There's some of those hammer licks I talked about. Let's do that fast Santana sounding riff. On the G string, 11th and 12th fret. Here I'm sliding from that 9th or 2nd to that flat 3rd. Whole step back is our root. A jam track and just get lost in it, and you will quickly see how your pentatonic playing will take on a whole new life. I hope you enjoyed that lesson. Please remember to subscribe to the channel. That really helps us to keep bringing the content. And don't forget, if you'd like some more jam tracks, good sounding tracks that are wide open, click on that link below. I'll send you my jam track coach, free ebooks, scale diagrams, and also killer sounding jam tracks. Thank you so much for your support over the years. So appreciate it. Keep putting those guitars in your hands every day. And remember, your guitar playing is an evolution. Take care and rock up.